And one of the great motor races begins in 5 lights time. And the Monaco Grand Prix is underway. We get the launch from the line from Charles Leclerc. He's going to maintain the lead. Could be second place for Ferrari. They go side by side with Piastri and Sainz duking it out. But the Australian driver kept second place. The top 4, the top 5 as they were, as Leclerc gets the launch that he needed. But is that a problem? Is that an issue? Looks like the sparks out of the back of the car for Sainz. He has got a problem. He's off and he's out. Carlos Sainz on the opening lap. Was the wheel banging between those two, because the Spanish driver is out on the opening lap of the Grand Prix.
There must have been a touch then, Sainz and Piastri. Piastri was so brave at the first corner, hanging it around the outside. The wall then pinches in on the exit, and there must have been a slight touch between them.
Watch Piastri, watch Oscar Piastri in second place. He's all over the back of the Scarlet Ferrari, trying to chase his way by. Can he force his way past to the Nouvelle chicane? Would have been bold, but the McLaren firing up their tyres so quickly. One Ferrari out immediately, and the red flag is flying on lap 1 of 78. Oh, that's a big crash that we didn't see further back. Most important thing to see. Look, no front left, no front right. But Perez, thankfully, out of the car, and a huge amount of debris. But extraordinarily, 4 cars out on the opening lap.
This is the touch then for Sainz. Oh, it's a little one, but just carbon fibre there at the edge of the floor for Piastri, and Sainz knows he's got a puncture immediately.
Watch Perez, it's going to be down the inside. It's Magnussen with the clip that causes the accident, and that's a massive hit into the wall.
He doesn't back out, does he? He just never, it's not in his DNA for Kevin Magnussen to back out. So Perez must have had a pretty bad start to be down there with both Haas cars. So Hülkenberg might get a view of this, or was he I think he was ahead, wasn't he? Oh, that's Perez ahead, so Magnussen sneaks up the inside of Hülkenberg.
Yeah, and Magnussen's going to be on the right-hand side. That's where the contact is going to be.
Well, I mean, Magnussen will say that Perez should have given him a bit more space to go side by side up there.
Are you okay, Nico?
Damn it. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the angle, I think. There's the gap, and he's already touched the wall himself and then just keeps his foot in. He just never backs out. He's on 10 points on his licence. You'd think he'd be cautious at the moment. That's going to be him gone.
That is Esteban Ocon chancing one at Portier. The 2 Alpines come together.
What did he do? What did he do? What did he try to attack me?
Red flag.
Gosh. But the whole car is damaged now.
I can tell you Esteban Ocon is in the garage having his car looked at, and that is why. We were able to establish an order, but the order for the restart has been given as Sainz in 3rd position. That is a huge let-off for the Spanish driver. We're underway and racing once again on the streets of Monaco. Looks like a good launch for Oscar Piastri. He's got nowhere to go though. Charles Leclerc maintains the lead once again. Lando Norris was close with Carlos Sainz, but it's George Russell who's got the better traction with that medium tyre. Can he get close? No, he can't. Top 5, top 6 as they were off the line. Will we make our way through this sequence of corners unscathed this time? We will, and everyone will be trying to bring the tyre temperature in.
I can't imagine he's feeling too comfortable there. He is measuring the pace. He can fluctuate it as he likes. He's now on this lap a second slower than the lap before, and that's why Piastri is right with him. But when you have the bright yellow car in your mirrors that close, that was less than 3/10 into the best overtaking place on the circuit. Piastri's only about half a car from throwing a lunge. That you can't be sitting too comfortable if you're in that position. This is really close now.
Schultz managing, I guess, because that was close with Piastri. 1 lap, he might send it.
Yeah, Carlos Sainz agrees with Jolyon Palmer.
Aston Martin can do something here because they have both cars 11th and 12th. They are now giving up Alonso's race to get a big gap to Stroll. So Stroll can have a pit stop and go and attack Gasly. So Alonso's managing this pace still. Even though he's on a medium tyre, he's just keeping Ricciardo here, and it's frustrating for a driver that's done so many big lunge overtakes in his career. He's not able to do one just yet.
And my word, Lance Stroll is making a pit stop. Something is happening in the pit lane in front of us. 2.3 seconds, and all of Alonso's work has built a gap for his Canadian teammate.
Just for your info, I think you have around, do you want to know the margin?
No, Charles, we're not interested, we know.
You said, all right.
No, we are not interested.
That's rude.
Sorry.
Oh no, Stroll's got a puncture.
Stroll has a puncture, and his amble up to the back of Pierre Gasly will not happen. That's the carcass off the rim. Stroll back to the pit lane, and that deletes the chance of seeing some pressure late on. It's Valtteri Bottas, driver in 13th position, and he's in 13th position because he's going to go to the inside, and we've got an overtake at Monaco. Valtteri Bottas gets by. He's past Logan Sargent at Mirabeau.
What a move! Best of the race.
And it's very fast at this stage of the tunnel for Lance Stroll, who had to back off, but did eventually get through down to the Nouvelle chicane on those soft tyres.
He had better tyres, got the run on acceleration, but then had a moment of doubt.
It's an overtaking bonanza. Another one for Stroll.
Another one. He's got another driver, and he goes past Logan Sargent. Oh my word, more than a brush.
Double touch there, I think, from Joe and Sargent.
I would say the highlights reel of this one is not going to be the longest.
Yeah, good luck to the editor. And this is Logan Sargent overtaking Zhou Guanyu and getting up to 15th place, and he did that whilst he was making his way through the traffic. In 2017, Charles Leclerc lost his father, and in his final days, he told his father a white lie, that he'd made it to Formula One, that he'd signed the contract. It wasn't true then, but his driving has made it true now. And look what he's done with the opportunity. The grandstands he saw built as a kid growing up now rise for him. And for the first time in 93 years, this fabled race is won by one of their own. Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix to achieve his dream. Victory in his home race. Well done, Charles Leclerc. It's mission accomplished, destiny fulfilled. You've got that one forever.
We won it! Finally!
Yes! 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 Ah.
When your home race includes memories of waiting with your friends to get on the school bus, when he's looking up at the balcony where he first watched the Grand Prix, that's more than special. That's pure emotion for Charles Leclerc. And the party starts right now for Monaco's favourite son, and even the Prince is getting in on the action, because when one of your own have won the most famous Grand Prix of the lot, you've got a party.